Yeah, man. Anybody here home? Nah, man. Just looking at my hair. So, Trenton's small. Trenton, New Jersey's small. I was doing some research on my Facebook channel, and it's like I don't want to say like Trenton has bad neighborhoods. I got attacked and jumped on my street. It's on Facebook. They might say my street is one of the worst neighborhoods and shit like that, but it's a lot of cops. It's a lot of cops. It's a lot of Dominicans. They popped up here in the last 10 years. A lot of Dominicans, lot of Hispanics, but I mean they've always kind of been here. But during the corona, it's been a couple whitewashes. Trenton ain't correcting nobody. Meaning that the worst neighborhoods in Trenton, like they talking about like Wilbur section and stuff, they really starting to be populated. They might be up to 30% Hispanic and Latin Americans. It's like you see these little happy, people going to school and stuff like that. Like they're in the suburbs, nobody mess with them. It's like nobody really know what to do. It's like they girls, really don't date black people mainly, but trying how they got a lot of little interracial shit going on, talking this and that. But it's like you look at them like like giraffes or something like that. Like they walking this shit. I mean, some people get behind a couple of their girls and be like, "God damn," start trying to holler at the the Mexican Latin prostitutes. I ain't see no pretty ones. They be like fucking old ladies with crack pipes. But they got a lot of male prostitutes from Latin America that get down like they short, they put on their little pink shirt, run around, they be doing this type shit. You know what I mean? They run around doing that type shit. I mean that's what I saw. It's like it's not like they not coming getting turned out. I mean, not by African Americans. No. I was gonna say living in Trenton is like living in New Mexico or something. It's like we live in the capital of Central America, and we the Black African American. Yeah. But no, it's like Trenton can't be very dangerous because it's so small. So ultimately, it puts pressure on the powers that be, law enforcement. I mean, law enforcement probably make up about 20% of the population in Trenton, if not 40. I mean, I'm talking about the workers. I mean, add to the politicians. That's probably about almost 2/3 of Trenton. So with regards to what it is, I like this population density. I'm just saying it's really not applicable, but it's not enough, people in Trenton to be a problem. With regards to crime, to a certain extent, they can be a problem to themselves. They can be a problem that things can happen, domestically maybe, but with modern day surveillance security systems, it's like if you walk by someone's home, you pretty much, all this commotion going on. The safest thing for me, in my career might be to move back to Trenton, New Jersey. There's places I could move. But all this the thing about the subsidy that's working from risk Greater Trenton Behavioral Health, it's not really it's not integrated. I mean, it's their responsibility to provide legal realities based on the fact of the legal parameters of the subsidy. I can't move to Chicago. I suppose though you on Section 8, you can move anywhere in America as long as they have Section 8 housing for that type of subsidy. My subsidy only works in Mercer County, and I never was able to apply to Section 8. And, Section 8 is more founded, stable type of thing, but, I just, I'm really not informed enough about it. And the truth is that enough people are informed about my subsidy. My subsidy is like it protects me and a consistent priority. I mean, based on legal parameters that were inundated by the state of New Jersey when as I got my subsidy in 2012, 2013. So I could get apartments and homes at a nice price, but it's only in the county. That's why, like, when I'm in, if I lived in Trenton or something like that, it's cool and fine. When I move outside of Trenton, when I go outside of Trenton, they start trying to defraud the state of New Jersey by saying like something, and it's really racist. It's really segregation. It's really that. Um, they real simple. They base it on phone locations and stuff like that. I look on my phone and I'm like, I put Ewing, New Jersey, where I live, and then it goes to location. It says I'm 2 miles from New Jersey while I'm from Ewing, New Jersey, while I'm here. I go to Trenton. It says like I'm 2 miles from Trenton. So it never says that I'm at an exact location. Like I'm in no locatable place. But anyway, no, Trenton is small. So like when I see something talking about like Trenton's hood. Trenton is really not hood anymore. It's really a metropolis that's based on Mercer County in a whole. It's a metropolis, which means it's a big city-like convenience of a modern state. Inundated with a metropolis. It's real nice. It's not aggravating. Um, Tony Mack started really doing some good stuff. It's a shame that he didn't get to continue. This mayor is the third mayor after Tony Mack. Counting Tony Mack, there was an intern mayor that did what he did before this mayor. But with the people coming in from immigrants and people, Jamaica, Africa, stuff like that. It's just is you don't have a population of people that really are sick of each other. I mean, they have even Caucasians coming, like Princeton type for the school systems. One catalyst to this priority may have been the modern school. Trenton has one of the most modern and modern high schools in America. Really, it's only been used for about 4 years after it was put up, maybe in 2012. Was it 2012? I think 2012, 2010, 2012, something. 2012. Oh, 2012. That's when it started getting built. 2016, something like that. It just opened. So when the corona happened, what I mean, it kind of put the kids out of school. That was their first year back in school. They had to leave. First year back in their high school. So the school is still modern. Trenton turns out to be a college campus. They got maybe 16 to 25 colleges in Trenton right now. I mean, in New Jersey, I'm not talking Mercer County, what I mean, maybe, but I'm talking about different types of colleges. got King College downtown, Thomas Edison University, and nursing colleges, schools all over. So it's really like a campusy type thing. Everybody busy, busy, busy. Um, so it's really like gentrificated, and it's really like it's being revitalized. Only people, and that may make that, you know, with these Latins and things coming here, the only people to pick on are the English speaking African Americans. So the cops can't identify many of these new immigrants as criminals. They don't want to, or they're not involved enough in their group dynamic to affiliate with the ongoings of the underworld motivations. I mean, they big, they heavy crack users. Saying that cocaine is from Latin America, so when they come here, it's almost like opium is to ancient Japanese people. Like they get down. I'm walking down the street, around the corner from my house, to see these guys openly sniffing crack. So they must mean like multi-billion-dollars for the crack circuit. And soft, they call it soft. You sniff it, they get down like that, like it's aspirin or something like that. They always did. Like Guatemalans and shit like that. There's just like life's blood to them. So yeah, it might be that with regards to profiling and not the eye might be on, the resource to be exhausted and abused and exploited by Mercer County law enforcement may be younger Black African Americans, because they're the only ones that they can get their hands on that speak English. They got these Latin Americans, they don't speak English. They can say they don't speak English. They can't be apprehended without a translator or Latin speaking police officer. They have different types of diplomatic rights. They have diplomatic immunity. So it's hard for them to be approached. They may be illegal immigrants, and they might not be able to be touched because they're not legal citizens in the United States. So really that puts the pressure on people. Like you see me here, and the type of disrespects and the type of racisms that I face, being in the house that I own. You see I signed a lease and all this type of stuff. It's because there are not a lot of people who can be accessed, who will talk back to the cops. Some people don't. So they come around, just start speaking. This footage at the time when I said is that the cops have used my mom as a human shield. And the cops come in there, my mom's there, I'm talking to her. They run in there, 2 or 3 cops rush the door. They don't say anything, no this, no that, and I'm telling them, I'm saying this and that. Like, man, at a point, if I had a gun, I would have just shoot. But by any means, if I had a license to legally carry a gun, when the police had entered my house, I could have shot all 3 of them and I wouldn't have been charged with anything. They didn't announce themselves. They entered the house. They meddled with my bath, with my water and shit. And because that. So I say with the ongoings of the Mexicans crossing the border, or the people crossing the border at Mexico, it's going to get worse because these people are untouchable. They're untouchable population that's filling the communities of America by the year, millions by the year, and they have immunity, so they're not going to be able to be touched. Nobody can really like beat them. No police brutality, but the police only are going to be able to find younger Black Americans, and they're going to find them where they can find them, and they're going to focus on them. They're going to investigate them for being Black. And it's probably because Black people were victimized all this time. They're going to see the victimized Black people. Like me, I don't even have any drugs to sell. I mean, I have aspirins, I have a couple Excedrins and things like that. And they're all over, like my medication, like my sleeping pills, like it's Oxycontin or something. To say that they spill over it. I'm just saying, like, I don't sell them. I don't sell drugs. So it's like, what's the pressure? The pressure is I'm a hyper intelligent 43-year-old, college educated individual in Mercer County who happens to be a spellbinding journalist, a spirited writer, and a motivated um uh, uh, a spellbinding artist, and a world renowned rapper who many feels the best. So that's that's what motivates the police and the government. What if the young mayor, the mayor of Trenton, New Jersey, could just stop and then record, a rap album, 5 minutes after he gave a speech, and then release it. Me, the president of Mercer County, the CEO of Mercer County, I can and do that, and that takes people off who can't create. So, but Trenton is small. It's so small, you wouldn't even believe it was in Mercer County. So it's still the capital of New Jersey. I have my problems with Trenton and people in Trenton, but I don't really got, if you look on one of my Facebook pages, I might bring it to light. The 77-year-old man trying to fucking fight Mike. Trying to fight Mike. The cops won ultimately. I smelled this last night. It smelled kind of assy. It smelled kind of buddy. A little funky. I poured my juice and I drank.